no longer be able to afford a $1.15 million property. Based on 2.5%, the property price will be reduced to approximately $1 million. With the announcement of interest rate hike in 2022 by US Federal Reserve, Singapore could potentially be facing a 3 times interest rate hike with an increment of 0.25% each time. What does this mean to consumers in Singapore? Hello everyone, I'm Nigel here. In today's episode of Property Insight with Nigel, I will be sharing on how the rise in interest rate affects property or homeowners or buyers. With the potential increment, it would only mean higher monthly mortgage. Assuming purchasing a $1 million property with a constant of 75% loan and 30 years tenure, based on the 1.5% interest, the monthly mortgage will amount to $2,588. However, if the interest rate is adjusted to 2.5 and 3.5%, the monthly mortgage will amount to $2,963 and $3,367 respectively. So with every 1% hike, there is an increment of approximately $400. With the analysis of higher interest rate, it allows property buyers to conduct a stress test. It is advisable to analyze the monthly mortgage based on an interest rate between 3 to 3.5%, so buyers can expect what's to come and to purchase within their comfort level. Next, we'll be looking at whether the increment will affect the property buyer. Assuming a buyer who is planning to purchase a property but is only comfortable forking out a maximum of $3,000 for his monthly mortgage. Based on the $3,000 monthly mortgage, at 1.5% interest with 30 years tenure, the buyer can loan approximately $860,000, which means he can afford a property of up to $1.15 million. However, with the increment in interest rate, the same buyer will no longer be able to afford a $1.15 million property. Based on 2.5%, the property price will be reduced to approximately $1 million. And increasing to 3.5% interest rate, the buyer now can only purchase a property that costs $890,000 and below. Of course, if the same buyer wishes to purchase a property of higher quantum, he can either consider increasing his monthly mortgage or increasing the down payment amount. Based on the scenario stated, we can sum up that with the rising interest rate, the purchasing power of the buyers will be affected. With that, it might affect the demand in the property market, resulting in a dip in property prices due to the oversupply of houses. Well, after all that I've shared, it may seem that it's not the best time for people who are looking to buy properties now. However, it might not be the case, depending on whether you are looking at a resale property or a new launch. That's all for today. Do join me in part 2 of my interest rate series, where I'll be sharing on how rising interest rate will affect the resale and new launch market. If you find this video useful, please click on the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.